I want to tell you guys a little story and I want to express my opinion on this channel and the person behind the channel. Okay, so I'm gonna do that as I warm up, and I know he's gonna be watching. I already left a comment on his, I already left a comment on his comment section, and I want to explain how I see things, what I think, what I see, what I feel, and I'm gonna drop off a challenge right here. First of all, Mataninja, the channel, is handled by a guy that used to call himself Herman before. I got his contact information. I used to speak with him a lot for many years. We went together and we helped each other in many battles against the frauds of the internet, which is cool. But we share a friend in common, which is Santiago, Santiaguito Pinto from Pinto Liquid Canvas channel. I'm expressing and reviewing my opinion. This video is transformative and I'm just explaining what's going on. Okay, so well, basically, Mata Ninja, the channel is handled by a person that used to call himself before Herman. I'm gonna try to do my best to describe what's going on and the reason why my video. In 2019, I stopped talking to Santiago when I discovered that Santiago was in the Spanish community because we decided to do some videos for the Spanish community to help and share our knowledge and passion about the martial arts. And we decided to, take over that market. Also, Santiago had, as well as I did, good ambitions with YouTube in regards of making money. And I gotta say, I did, and I have made good money with YouTube, honestly. Not a lot, not like to stop working, but I have made considerable amount of money, okay? So, that being said, Santiago, I don't think that he never make it. So I wanted to create a bigger and a stronger community so we can all benefit out of our collaboration and our knowledge. And to a certain degree, I think we accomplished that. I made the mistake of being naive and I allowed a troll, his name was Omar, into our community because I always think and thought that when you bring people together, you are stronger as a community. That has always been my idea. It's better to join forces and all land together than be divided and alone. And at the end, if we all love martial arts, why we cannot get along? So, unfortunately, Santiago started to talk trash behind my back. At the same time, he was pretending to be my friend. When a mole that was on his group sent me all the audios, I was extremely disappointed, so I confronted him. And I can tell you this, and I still have those audios, and if he pushes me, I'm gonna drop every single audio outside. I do have audios of Santiago talking bad about every single YouTuber, including his friend Sakan Lam, which recently, after I did a video exposing Santiago's technique, blocked me out. Why I mention Santiago so much? Because after I talked to Herman about what happened with Santiago, he told me, Sergio, I hope you understand I don't want to take sides. And I said, that's fine, I am just warning you. Why I was letting him know? Because again, I have hundreds of texts of Santiago laughing because Santiago, he thinks that he's so above, he thinks he's better than everybody, that kicks better than everybody, yet he doesn't fight, he doesn't have a single fight. So he pretends to be Herman's friend, but he's never been his friend. At this time, I never wanted to bring that information to him. I just told him what happened to me. And he said to me that he really didn't want to get sides in this conflict. And I said, that's fine, I don't want you to get sides. I just wanted to know my side of the story. Santiago's side of the story, he cannot back it up. I can back it up mine. I have hundreds of dozens of audios from him, the group that he made, what he did at the time, how he messed up. He personally didn't messed up with my job, my physical job, but he did allow it. And that's not something that a friend will, let somebody that you do appreciate. You don't let other people, just because they don't like him, to mess with your friend's job, your friend's way to bring money to his house. And he allowed all that. That led to a big fight in Mexico last year that you guys saw it, a bare knuckle fight. So saying that, I never called again Herman, nor he called me. I'm talking about Mataninja Herman. And that's fine, because I would say that the last 2 years has been extremely productive for me, from the martial arts side and from the personal side. I have a business that I'm making daily 5K, 10K. I have a lot of people that work for me at this point, and my concern has switched completely. Even though I still train martial art, I do still have students. I would like to say I'm a different person now, because I see the world in a different light. So it has been brought over time to my attention that Mataninja Herman has been talking trash about my back, saying I am a toxic person, that I don't bring anything to the community. That he even said to one that I was a fraud. And today was the last day I got a message from a friend of ours that told me, this is what Herman has been saying behind your back. And I was surprised, because I never talk anything about him, but I'm gonna talk now. I have never talked anything about him and his mission. First of all, bro, your training is very basic and limited. You only had like a couple of fights. They were point fights in 2019, and you got beat up, okay? You have no place to be criticizing Freddie Lee or anyone. What are you bringing to the table to the martial arts community? How are you helping people to train better, to be better? Yet you call me a troll, but look at my channel for the last year. I have barely put any content, but all the content I have posted is to help people, me training marathons, me training my students, posting my student fights. What have you done? Why don't you post a video of yourself sparring? And also, if you feel like that about me, why just you don't challenge me? Why just you don't fight with me? So we live in USA. You live very close by Freddie. If you feel so bad about Freddie, why don't you go and fight him? Why don't you challenge him? Why hide behind a keyword? Guys, keep in mind, I still have his phone number. I haven't called him. I could call him and talk this to him and with him. But I feel I'm way above that. So I'm replying back to the comment it was sent to me. What have you bring to the community, Herman? What do you bring? Videos exposing Freddie Lee? We all know that Freddie Lee has problems. Why do you have to criticize Pablo, Isaiah Pablo? We all know that Pablo has his issues. Why do you feel that you keep pressing this guy? What about Jonas Mo? Everybody can see that Jonas Mo is just joking. You guys need to take into consideration that YouTube, for many people, it's like escape. It's like this role that they can create a persona and be this persona. So why do you feel, especially you, that you are a low-level martial artist with no accomplishment? Why do you feel that you have to expose Freddie Lee? Why don't you put videos of yourself hitting the heavy bag or training your students? So I got a couple of questions to you. How many fights do you have? How many students do you have? What gives you the right to be exposing people? Because when I have exposed people like Jake Mace, and you know this very well, it's because he attacked me. He sent fake accounts. He started copying my content, and it was a nightmare. So my question to you is, what gives you the right, especially in your condition that you are a nobody, to be doing that? And also, if you have my phone number and you feel that way about me, Why don't you take the cojones to call me? Let me put it this way. Why don't you come in the next 15 days and we have a fight? So I can show the world who you really are, how good you are. Tell me. I'm ready. Are you? So please, revise yourself, analyze yourself. What are you bringing to the community? What are you bringing to people? You are the biggest troll on YouTube. So what are you bringing to the community? How are you helping people? How are you helping the honest mode? For instance, why haven't you said or make us research, hey Dion, in your place there is this and this and school? Why haven't you called those schools and maybe approach them and say, is there any way you can take the honest mode at least once a week? How have you helped Freddie Lee? Have you offered counseling to Freddie Lee? Have you contacted a seafood to try to give him access to, I don't know, online training to Freddie Lee? Stuff like that. You're not helping anybody. You're just boosting your own ego based on your insecurities because you, sir, you are the fraud. And if you don't like it, let me know and we can fight, brother. You are a fraud. You can fight. That's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you, my friends. I'm gonna try to start posting content into the channel again. I've been busy with, like I said, I have a business that has me super busy. I do once in a while post content, but I'm busy, guys. I'm busy. My life is completely different now. But again, what has Herman Branch bring or brought to the table? What have you learned from his channel? What can you learn from him? From a person that backstabbed you. So now you know it. I'm talking to you, fucking coward. And if you don't like it, what I'm saying, you can call me at any time. Okay? Pussy. $15.